Hello everyone, my name is Vineet Kumar and I am currently pursuing a BSc in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence from IIT Guwahati. In this video, I will be presenting the work that I have carried out during my internship as a database administrator at HCL Technologies. During this phase of my internship, my primary focus was improving database administrative process by introducing automation and intelligent monitoring systems. Instead of following traditional DBA operations, I worked on building a solution that could automatically detect issues and take corrective actions. And with this, we can improve overall efficiency in a large scale SQL Server environment. So let me start by explaining the key problems that I identified during my internship. So my problem statement is, in the enterprise environment, databases are not limited to a few servers. In fact, we manage hundreds of SQL Server instances, and handling operationals manually at this scale become very ineffective and error prone. While working in this environment, I identified several important challenges. So let me go through with those challenges. First one is, backup jobs were not dynamic. This means that when new databases were created, they were not automatically included in the backup jobs, which created a risk of missing backup. Second one was, monitoring systems were generating a large number of false alerts due to temporary spikes in CPU or memory usage. Third, incident handling was mostly manual, which increased resolution time. Finally, ticket assignment was not intelligent, meaning incidents was always not routed to the correct team immediately. To address these challenges, I designed an approach based on automation and intelligent systems. So let me go through mm, with my approach. So my overall approach was based on three principles. One was automating repetitive DBA tasks. Second one is designing intelligent monitoring systems. And third one, implementing self-healing mechanism. The idea was to create a system that can detect an issues, take action, validate the outcome, and escalate only when required. So the first major improvement that I implemented was in the area of backup automation. So let me go through from the backup automation. Earlier, backup jobs were configured using SQL Server maintenance plan, which were static. This means that if we are going to create a new database or restoring it from another server, they were not included automatically. To solve this problem, I implemented backup automation using Ola Hellengren script. So these scripts dynamically include all database. So if any database is created after creating the job, or any database is getting restored on this server, it will take the backup of that databases as well. I also configured retention policies to automatically delete old backups and manage disk space efficiently. As a result, we achieved complete backup coverage and eliminated the risk of missing backups. After improving the backup system, I focused on designing efficient monitoring framework. So in monitoring, let me tell you, monitoring is one of the most critical aspect of database administrator. I work on monitoring system design using tools like SolarWind, where I can configure threshold for CPU, RAM, and disk uses. The key improvement was designing the alert logic. So metrics are checked every 5 minutes, but alerts are generated only if issue persists continuously for 30 minutes. It will not create a incident if there is a spike for 1 or 2 minutes. So it is not technically good. So it will create an incident only if issue persists for 30 minutes. So with this approach, we can reduce false alert and ensure only genuine issue are being raised. Building on monitoring, the next step was to automate issue resolution through a self-healing system. So traditionally, when a SQL server goes down, an incident is created and DBA manually logs in to fix it. I automate this process using a runbook driven system. The system detects the issue, triggers an alert, execute predefined steps like restarting services, and validate the outcome. If resolved, the incident is closed automatically. If it is not resolved, it is escalated. So escalated to the DBA team, and DBA team will manually check how to fix that. This significantly reduced manual intervention and improved response time. In addition to this, I worked on improving incident handling and reducing false alerts. Many alerts were false positive caused temporary issues. Let's suppose a server, we got an alert for server down, but sometimes it happens that there is a little network fluctuation. Because of that, we go some alert. So these type of alerts don't need our action. So to identify those, I worked on this, and I implemented validation checks such as server ping verification. So if the issue is not real, the system will automatically close the incident. So I also implemented automatic ticket assignment based on high consuming resources. So agent will identify top 10 consuming resources from the server. So let's suppose top consuming resources SQL server. So it will assign to the database team. And if it is some process related to server, it will assign to server team. If it is some process related to SAP, it will assign to the SOP team. So here manual intervention got decreased, and it is doing with the automation. Another important area that I worked was performance monitoring. So I used automated DBA reports to identify long running queries, blocking issues, and missing index. These reports were scheduled and shared with application team for optimization. Now let me highlight the overall impact and implementation. So the result that we got after implementing these steps, I am going to tell you about those. So the implemented result in measurable improvements: 40 to 50% reduction in manual efforts. So our manual efforts got decreased, and nearly 50% incident reduction in false alerts. So earlier we have got a lot of false alerts, now it got decreased. 30 to 40% improvement in resolution time, because incidents are getting assigned automatically, so the resolution time got improved. And complete backup coverage including new database, it helps us maintain the disaster recovery readiness, because backups are getting completed successfully. Overall, the system become more efficient, reliable, and scalable. Finally, I would like to conclude my work. This internship provided me with the valuable hands-on experience in database administration and automation. It helped me understand how intelligent systems can improve efficiency in enterprise environments. Thanks for watching my video. Do like, share, subscribe. Bye.